Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Mets have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up.
Just about ready to go on the hill here today, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Hitless of the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Batting third, the first.
And here is C.J. Cron. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Chris, Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus, he's been a World Series champ 2 different times. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1. Blackmon off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Alan Trejo. High fly ball out towards left field. Gallo on the move, racing back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 left for Colorado. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Urena. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fires over to Cron. 1 up, 1 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man at first, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fourth on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One out, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one, 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast, and it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field, second inning set to go. Randall Grichuk now. The pitch. Foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't get...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. He powers that one out to left, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And first offering is fouled off. Verlander, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me because I'm getting paid.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Tomas Nido at the plate. And the pitch. To third, Jones. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Now batting Tim Locastro.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now one missed. The 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Trejo fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Kicks and fires.
1-1.
And another ball. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. Verlander back to work. Daza measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Charlie Blackmon in there for strike 1. That one pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Locastro raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
So digging in, CJ Cron. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Cron, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Gallo to third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Stays alive. Cron leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The other way. Zips it across, and the inning is over. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down 2-1. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Singled and scored his first time. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Salvador Perez up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this one. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the net, the first baseman,
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Line drive, and it one-hops the wall. McNeil headed for third. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets, and the Rockies won. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alan Trejo. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he takes a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him swinging, and 1 away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul 1 off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now Randall Grichuk, and that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Profar in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. The wind and the pitch. Profar gets a piece there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And a pitch. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Joey Gallo. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. Joey Gallo blasts one out. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-1.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits with a pitch away. That's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Tomas Nido getting ready to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder,
Tim Locastro now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lindor at third with 2 away. And it's 1-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Nolan Jones. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's Elias Diaz. That one's in there, 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next pitch is outside. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Jonathan Daza. That's in there. It's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And that one is in for a strike. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. And a foul ball
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
And he beats the throw. He's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Ty Blach taking over on the mound.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Rosario runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner leads away at second. And there's a ball.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Just off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. No outs. Runner on second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
On the ground, 2 ball. Jones over to second, on to Crone. It's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. Ball 1 there. There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. Verlander back to work. In the air, left field. Gallo sprinting for this one. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 25.
Next for Colorado, C.J. Crone. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. There's the strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now the shortstop, Alan Trejo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bounced up the middle. McNeil to first, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Joey Gallo. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter up and loosening in the pen. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Long run. Nice grab. And there's one down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Block, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. On the ground to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And he deals. And a foul ball. And now the lefty on the ground to third. Jones to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Designated hitter, Jumbo.
So now here's the Mets DH, Tomas Nido. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. But they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Righty delivers. On the ground to the left. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Nolan Jones digs in now. In there for strike 1. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
On the ground, McNeil. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly, still down by a count of 4-2. Dinelson Lamet will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tim Locastro up now for the Mets.
The right fielder.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And that's outside. The wide to kick the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. And here's the pinch runner, DJ Stewart. Softly hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ahmed Rosario will hit next. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Daza makes the catch. And runner tags for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 5-2. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the righty deals. That one ripped. Way back there. And out of here. Salvador Perez the opposite way. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Brent Suter on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Pete Alonso the next to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And it's fouled away. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's 7-2. Now into the ball game on defense, DJ Stewart. He takes over in right. Stepping in, Elias Diaz.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
The pitch. There's the strike. Verlander into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The 1-2. And that one off the outside edge. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jonathan Daza digging in for the Rockies. That's in for a strike. Out to short, Lindor. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next to Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Chuck Nasty. And that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Joey Gallo. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Towards first. Crone steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Bounce to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is C.J. Crone. Drew Smith gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. That was a moonshot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 7-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
They say it went. Smith, a 6'2" righty, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. 0-1 down.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Trejo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right-handed reliever. in for a strike. 1-2. At the belt and fires. And a ball evens the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Grichuk now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Good eye right there. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even. 2-2. Is just 1 strike away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just 1 strike away. Pitch misses. Full count. 3-2. Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.